Hey, I'm Cyclin. Today I want to share with you how you can get the best prices for your items with Faustus Currency Exchange. So normally what people do is they are, okay, I have chaos and I want an item. And then they see the market ratio up here and see, oh, okay, if I want to buy this, I need to spend 30 for chaos. But this means these are listed prices. If you need immediately that item, this is what you have to pay for. This is what people are listing their fracturing charts for and how much chaos they want for them. Now you can do it the other way around. This is what people are intending to buy fracturing charts at. So people list their fracturing charts for 34 chaos, and people are trying to buy fracturing charts for 31 chaos. So this means that there is a difference between. So if people immediately want to sell their fracturing charts, they only get 31 chaos. But if they immediately want to buy a fracturing chart, they need to spend 34 chaos. Now that's a 3 chaos difference. So what we can do now is that if we have our own fracturing charts, so let's take these fracturing charts out, and we have these, and now we want to get rid of them. We don't need to fulfill somebody's demand for 31 chaos. I want my fracturing chart to be worth 32 chaos. Because I can see here that there is a lot of demand for 31 chaos. Now, of course, this means that I'm not going to immediately get my trade. But if I... Wait. Why did you... No, trade. We don't do that here. One fracturing chart for 32 chaos. We place this order. It isn't immediately filled. Like, the market rate says it's 31. But we do know that if we turn it around, that there are people, there you see my 132. So there are people that intending for that. So the next best was, if now somebody comes and wants to buy a fractioning chart, they gotta see, okay, there's one for 32. I just created my own listing, stated my demand, and now I'm gonna run a map, maybe two, and somebody's gonna fulfill the demand eventually. At least that's what my experience been so far. Now hopefully I don't get the showmanship effect, or however that thing is called, and it doesn't work the moment I show it, but we will be seeing this in a moment. Now, to note on this, the idea here is that we just created our own listing in this one. So we are looking what the buyer of our fracturing chart will see, and they will see this listing. So they will see that there is people buying fracturing charts, and my 32 looks more appealing than the next 34. Now again, fracturing chart might not be the best example, as many people are only intending to buy an orb, not a shard. But we will see how it goes. A different example. We take a different example of this. I have chaos and I want my good old Regency Scarab. Now I see here that people are willing to sell Regency Scarabs for 24, 25 chaos. This is what people have listed their scarabs for. But if I change it the other way around, this is what people are seeing when they look to sell their Regency Scarabs. So I am now, let's say I've just gotten a strong box and it dropped a Regency Scarab. Now I have this and I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm going to liquefy it. And this is what I see then. They see that people are willing to pay 14 to 15 chaos. So if I now go here and I want, let's say, so I know this now, 14 or 15 chaos is what people are willing to pay. So if I now turn this, there we go. If I now turn this around, and I say, okay, for your 4 Regency Scarabs, I'm willing to pay 64 chaos. This means I'm willing to pay 16 chaos each. I've now placed this order, and immediately fulfilled. Instead of paying what we just saw, 24, 25 chaos, I immediately got them for 16. So I got an extremely good deal out of this. And it works in both directions. So to recap this, now without any pause in between. always check if you're trying to buy sell something that is a decent value and you don't need immediate currency. Look at what the buyer of your item is seeing, look what the deals he has up there, and then give him a better deal. Like give him an additional chaos or half a chaos so that your listing is on the top. Basically, he sees that that is a good deal for him and he takes that and you're immediately gonna get your sell. Well, not immediately, but very quickly. Now, I have done this for the past couple days and I'm always getting good deals for my scarabs and I'm saving a good chunk of chaos with this. All this being said, this is only the currency exchange. This is completely ignoring the state of the trade market, which might vary because the listings on currency exchange aren't the same as on the trade website. You just need to be aware that this might vary from the market, but for a player that just wants to run maps, not having to bother with the market and being able to use this is definitely worth it. Now, all that being said, have a wonderful day and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Goodbye.